My dear friends, my cross-stitch friends, I'm starting my new cross-stitch journal, and as you can see, I made some progress on a girl, and just want to show you the starting point and then to show you the progress. And my plan is to make backstitch here, because right now the picture doesn't look clear because of the half stitches and crosses only. You know how much Dimensions loves backstitch, and I prefer to stitch it as I go, because at the end you won't have any mood to do all that backstitch. So I know it's sometimes hard to start it, but then you have fun stitching backstitch. By the way, I just realized yesterday I bought a globus for Daniel, because I want him to learn where is Ukraine located on a globe, where is the United States, where is other countries he visited already. But yeah, and now I look at this globe and I like, I did not plan, I just had to submit some taxes, and I had like 10 minutes, 20 minutes free time, and I did not want to go back to the car. So I decided to go to the store, got some stuff for the office stuff, and then I saw the globe and it was written on Ukrainian. I asked him, any chance you have it in Russian, because Daniel, he does understand Ukrainian but not as good as Russian. So he found for me the globe in Russian, and I've got it, brought home, and Daniel was so happy. He could not stop telling us where is which country, where is China, where is Africa, where is all these countries. So it's fun. It's fun sometimes to, even for adults, to learn some capitals of countries and see where they're located. Even we do know, most of us, but honestly I don't know all the capitals of countries in Africa because there are too many, and they're not as famous as countries in Europe. Guys, I'm working now on a third angle. This is a Dimensions kit, and because I'm using my thick hoops from Nurge, they don't give me this opportunity to use them fully, because you have to put lots of fabric in between, and then I cannot stitch at the very end of my work. So I just took my 3 hoops I have now, the smallest Nurge. I think diameter is about 10 centimeters, and I'm stitching normally. It's comfortable, and after I finish this angle I'll go back to my thick hoops, because they give me perfect tension. Even these hoops give me perfect tension, but it's more comfortable to stitch on thicker hoops. And if you compare these 2 hoops I have now with me, DMC hoops, which is very similar to Nurge hoops, and I just want to show you the difference in between. I think Nurge, the thick one, they're ½ inch, and this one is like 0.5 centimeter, I think, or 0.7, something like that. Well, I cannot tell you exactly because I have to measure it. So go back to my stitching. I have very little left, and can't wait when I will finally finish this project, and hopefully now I will have more time. Susie is with me, I'm back home, she's sleeping on my laps and she enjoys our company. I am enjoying her as well, because I miss her so much. She is my second baby now. Guys, 5 o'clock in the morning. We are traveling today, but I just want to show you the whole pile of fabrics I've got from Sherry. Sherry, if you're watching, thank you so much, because you have no idea how much I love fabric. And my own haul, it's a little bit more than this, all for my Mirabilias and maybe a couple of them for something else. But I would definitely stitch lots of stuff on these fabrics, and I just really appreciate what you did for me. It's so nice, and I'm extremely happy. And believe me, I pressed them all yesterday, and I was like, oh, thank you so much, thank you. And I will store them for now, but I definitely will have next year a couple of projects on this fabric. Especially this one is 32nd count white linen. You can stitch a lot of this on it, and also 40th count. And this one I might will do mill heel on it. And this one is perfect for mermaids. And all other fabrics, I definitely gonna use this red fabric for Nora Corbett. I've seen one very nice fairy stitch on it, and I love it so much. And yeah, the rest are like all of them gonna use, hopefully. So thank you very much, I do appreciate it. Hello, today is 24th of October, and at the airport I started a new kit called Holy Nativity. This is number 8787. This is a reprint. Did not even think I will have this design. I always like this kit, and just did not even dream I will have it. But luckily we got the reprint, and I decided to stitch right away. I don't know, I just, you know, sometimes you get a kit and you can put it down, and I took it with me for a trip. And because I was at the airport, obviously I did not want to stitch my big kits. And the other one I have dimensions called petites. I don't know, I just think I just want to start something new. So this is my start. It's very few stitches here, and the chart is so big. I don't know if it's original chart the same size, but here lots of back stitch. Also, well, I like that chart is big, but at the same time it's very hard to keep it on a small hoops. Obviously this is a small design, and you won't be able to put this in a bigger hoops or Q-snap, but I'll manage to do that. Kit has also key on a separate page, which is good, because sometimes they put on a flip side, and it's uncomfortable to stitch and to see which color you have to pick for this symbol or other symbol. And you can see how much different colors of threads you have. Mostly you stitch 2/2, and very few, 5 colors you have in blends, and also a regular amount of back stitch here, French knot as well. Because this is new reprint, there are 2 different reprints. Before 2015 the fabric was so tough it was impossible even to put in hoops. This fabric is opposite, it's so soft. I also don't like how soft it is. My bears I'm stitching with leftovers from American kit, but there is original fabric from a kit which was reprinted 2015, and let me tell you, fabric there is so tough. I have it right here, so I'll show you. Okay, 1 second. Like, this fabric is standing by itself. And yeah, I mean, it's much easier to stitch on this fabric than on soft fabric, because crosses, like, I can't explain to you. I love this fabric. It's really hard to put it in hoops, but once it's in the hoops, you make better stitches than on a soft fabric. Well, for me, some people love soft fabric. I told you I don't. And fabric I took from another kit. I'll stitch the other kit on linen, because sometimes it's not full coverage, and I prefer to stitch on a linen or another fabric. This bears, remember, I made mistake. I noticed when I post a picture on Instagram, this jacket for the bear, supposed to be red, I put purple colors there. I don't know why. Well, I have to redo it. It's very little, but maybe that's why I did not continue on stitching. So you see this purple, I have to remove it, and that's fine. We'll do it when we'll come back to Ukraine. Guys, I have mood to stitch little kits. I am tired of big kits. I need some break, because I have one big kit after another big kit, and I feel I need a break. This is much I stitched so far in my vacation. Well, it's not much. It's not. It's okay. I mean, I have to fix this. What the heck is going on over here? I have to fix this threads I don't like. But this is almost done. This kit almost done. There are half stitches here, some back stitch will be, and the part right here half to stitch as well. Let's go back to my Holy Nativity. Here 3 organizers, lots of colors for this kit. And yeah, I feel here will be lots of leftovers, so I can stitch another rare kit with them, because I bought like 5 or 6 kits, which is rare, but I bought leftovers, chart and some organizers with threads, and the rest I have to choose from my personal stash dimensions threads. If you knew and you don't understand what I'm talking about, Dimensions dyed their threads in their own company. I mean, they have their special threads, and DMC threads are not the same. There are colors you cannot choose, not from Anchor threads, not from DMC, not from another companies, and so sometimes it's hard to replace those threads. Even if you have original chart, I would not advise you to stitch just with DMC threads, because it won't be the same. But some threads are similar and some threads are the same. Very hard to choose to replace gray colors. And what other colors I forgot? Well, because I don't really bother myself to replace it with different colors, so I don't really know. But I know for a fact that the gray colors are really hard to replace. And another, maybe green. Yeah, some of the green colors are hard to replace. Obviously, white is white, black is black. Some pink colors, not all, but some of them. Anyway, I'm happy I have this kit, and I'm happy now to stitch it while I'm in Istanbul, Turkey, and tomorrow we're going home. I don't know. I hope I will have more time now during autumn to stitch, and I hope to show you what I've done soon. Hope for big progress. My next episode about my finish. Guys, I have a finish, And you won't believe this is Mirabilia Christmas tree, the element from my for my future pincushion. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous design. I know many people fall in love with this Christmas tree. Actually, this one is limited edition, and it's, I believe it's out of print, and it was produced by Hoffman company, and I think that Nora and Hoffman not working anymore. Maybe they had a contract for 10 years, for 15 years, I don't know how many years they, not 15 years, it's now 2020, 2007, they have 2006 Christmas tree. But I believe they're finished working together, and that's why all designs made by Hoffman, they're now out of print. All these fairies, you know, I stitched them all. And another Christmas tree I do have as well, but I have not stitched it yet. Believe me, I'm trying to start this and another one. I have 3 Christmas trees, I think. Yeah, but I'm gonna stitch all of them. And yeah, I like try to stitch them every single year. When they were just becoming popular, I got them, and since then I always have something else disturbing me. Actually, this picture I was just showing for my Russian speaking followers. It's not anyone on this picture, just I bought a frame, and I wanted to show you that this will be a pincushion, right? The other design, snowberries, I supposed to use for the pincushion, but it doesn't look nice because it's more like water, and I need some round design. And this one, no, I'm not planning to put in here. I'm just showing you that this will be for one of my Jasnan designs. I just will take this glass and put some cross stitch in there. Yeah, I've got like for $10. I know that lots of limited edition gorgeous frames from Jasnan, or was made for Jasnan. They're just ridiculous prices on eBay, $100, $120, $140 for stuff made in China with fake Swarovski crystals. And I'm just not ready to pay this amount of money for what? Well, I can buy something similar. Maybe not as pretty, but who knows. Anyway, I decided to choose something from Jasnan first of all, but honestly speaking, I miss my Mirabilia design so bad, but because I'm working now on big designs and I want to finish them, I'm tired to have them on my pack organizers and they take so much space. I want something small just to bring my mood up, to work on something nice. Here my flowers from my mom's garden. She was so disappointed, you know, in Ukraine and Russia, many people, they like to cut her flowers. Not her flowers, but they cut flowers from the garden, and she was upset someone just took it from the roots, one of her bushes of flowers. So that's why I cut some. She cut it for me because she knows I like flowers so much. They're beautiful and they stay for a long time. Anyway, let's go back to my designs, right? And yeah, I was looking for Jasnan. I have like a whole box of my charts. I was really thinking something in between this design. I was just wanted to take a little part, maybe with a bird, and use it for pincushion. It's actually a great idea for you guys if you planning something or you don't know, you want to stitch something small. You can choose a little design for your maybe short or t-shirt, or maybe a dress for your daughter. It will be great. Maybe even some boys design for their shirt, maybe some anchor or something little, you know. So I was looking even on this rose. I wanted to stitch a rose because I love roses and it will go very well with the dark wood. But I was still looking for something. This was also coming. Look at this design. Guys, this is the original fabric. And look at the picture. And look at the fabric now. Obviously the chart, the preview doesn't even show close what it will be there, but I'm just telling you, Jasnan always will look great when it's stitched. That's why many designs, when you see, you don't know how they will look like when they're stitched. Same with Mirabilia, exactly the same, because honestly, to take a picture of acrylic or beads or silks, it won't show anything. Look at these pansies. They also can go very well on some pincushion, and maybe I will use them. Anyway, I was looking through all my all my designs. Even this rose also can look great, but the first rose I show you much better will be for the pincushion, because it's already a circle. Then I wanted to stitch it on another fabric, because this fabric is a little bit tough. And I have a fabric for Mary 15. You know, this design is my dream design. I'm gonna stitch it very soon, I promise you. I'm not gonna stitch anything small. This is my definitely plan. But the reason I chose this design and any design I was looking for, because it did not look very well. I told you it's like a circle design, but because it was like a quarter, some parts of the design, they were inside the pincushion, and it was okay, but it was not wow. And you know, I'm not gonna restitch it every single day, so I wanted to stitch something I really wanted to be there. And from the other design, the snowberries, I'll do probably biscarnu, some nice biscarnu. So I took Mary 15, and I'm thinking, yes, it will be lots of leftover of fabric, but I don't know how much it will be, you know? And I don't want to take a risk, and this is opalescent linen with sparkles. Of course, it will be much better than this one, but still okay, you know. This design is quite busy by its own, so fine. And even imagine you stitch this design on red, it will be something completely different, right? But again, I knew I might have enough fabric, this or another one, but I was like, maybe I should stitch Mary 15, and then on leftover I'll stitch this part of design of Mirabilia, because Mirabilia came into my mind like right away, because I was planning to stitch this design for pincushion. The minute I saw this design, I saw it like I cut it in my mind already, and I just was waiting for the right time. But then I said, no, it will take me probably maybe a week to stitch this design. And you know, my big designs, I need to finish them. I'm tired to have them all the time. Summertime I've been stitching them. Now it's almost end of autumn, I'm still stitching them. I want to just finish them. And little breaks like this working very well. So I just decided to choose this linen. Again, this linen I chose, it's quite hard, and compared to other Hoffman linen, linen was in Hoffman Kids, it was much softer, but I think on this linen you can stitch even without hoops, without any frame. It's your stitches still will be great. So my next plan, sorry, I'm talking so fast now because I'm late. I have to go to the post office to send my design and other stuff for this girl who will finish the stuff. My other plan, you remember, if you've been watching my videos, I told you that this is original base for my other pincushion, and I want to do it in primitive style. So it was a kit from Blackbird's design with a chart, and I can stitch it like in 1 hour. But today I did not have enough time because I had some work to do. I was a little bit free today. Guys, I woke up at 4 a.m. to stitch this design. If my husband will find out, he'll kill me. Because I have this habit in Las Vegas when I was waking up 4 o'clock. Because nothing bothered me at this time. I can stitch as much as I want to. I'm not hungry this time. Like during daytime, I need to eat 5 times an hour. Because I don't know what's going on with me. I just have huge appetite lately. But in the morning, nobody disturbing me. I'm in my own world and I'm stitching and I'm happy. I use quite a lot of beads, and if you're interested, I just will show you which beads I was using. I didn't go today to my gym, and I'm going to gym every single day because I want to keep myself in shape. But I decided to record video for you quickly, otherwise I don't know when it will be recorded. So this beads I was using, and you can see how much of this green left. Maybe I will have to buy another package for the Christmas tree, because I'm planning to stitch this Christmas tree eventually. This one I'm not gonna buy. One package of this white bead, I use it all, and very little left with, well, half of the box I think. And I was stitching with invisible needle from Wildlife, and obviously threads by Classic Colorworks. So yeah, that's it, guys. I think I'll add another part of my video, and I will edit, and you'll see my video very soon. So thank you very much for being very kind. I'm glad to see your comments, glad that we can communicate with each other, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye, I love you all. So I just wanted to show you my progress. And this is Holy Nativity. This design I started a few days ago, and I'll be stitching once in a while whenever I have inspiration for this kit, for this design. And I think I made some progress. I was working for a couple of days, and I just love this design. This is a reprint. I can't remember, did I tell you or no? And yeah, I just got it and decided to start stitching it. Maybe you can get it from Russia as well, or from Ukraine. I'm sure they will ship for you, but you have to buy more stuff than you will pay for your shipping, and it won't be that expensive. Otherwise you can get it on eBay. And I've got some threads for my design from Jeanette Douglas, Xstitch Works. Got all of them. This is for Mirabilia, one of the latest Mirabilia. And yeah, this is all threads I'm gonna use for Jeanette Douglas. I'm sure I will have lots of leftovers, and I'll use them in my primitives. Right now I have desire to stitch this primitive from Katy Berry. This is one of her latest designs, and you know I love birds so much. Of course you can stitch it with DMC, but I would like to stitch it with my hand-dyed threads. These are threads you wanna use, and I'm pretty sure I have half of them. Maybe I just will order more. Can't wait to start it. I can stitch with this black. I can start it already, but we'll see. I might need to order fabric for her. I just love this design. Will be good to place it with my other house design from Cricut collection. And yeah, all these primitives, they are such a beautiful pictures at the end, but you have to frame them in very beautiful frame, and also the choice of fabric and threads, they're really pricey.
This is what an 80-year-old looks like on her deathbed. She's in the airport. She cannot stop stitching.
Paul wants to put me in rehab.
There is such a thing as cross-stitch rehab. It's just a bunch of people walking around hallways with all white and white clothing. And every single needle that they see is dull and can't go through anything.
And then they're like, no, that is not, what should we call it? That is a towel. That's not fabric. That is a towel.
We're in old town of Antalya, and look how pretty here.
Aside for some of the buildings that are falling apart.
Well, it's called Old Town. I like the restaurant over there. Yeah, some of the buildings are super old.
Like this one.
Yeah, look at the roof, but I think they cannot change the color of the roof.
Why?
This is historical buildings.
Yeah, the clay. There's a clay roof.